The Madness on Netflix, starring Coleman Domingo, is a really well done show. It's only been season one. I don't know if we're going to get a season two. I don't think we should, to be honest with you, and I'll tell you why. Although I think that Coleman Domingo is awesome and he looks great and has a great voice and could be used in a lot of roles and has the coolest, stylish jacket I want ever in this series, I just don't think that the madness was that great. I think it started off really promising. I think it started off really good. That first episode had me hooked, but the politics in there were so messy and all over the place that it was hard to follow. And at times the show put so much twist and turns that I lost track, and not in a good way. I know that's why it's called The Madness, and they definitely reference that title several times throughout the show, and it's kind of annoying. But at some point, you gotta stop throwing twists and turns and red flags and green flags and red light, green light, and just get to the story. And I think it struggled as this show went on. And when it was finally getting to the end of this series, man, the payoff wasn't there, and I don't even know if I cared. And it's really disappointing because stylistically it looked good. This looked like a big budget show, and you had a good cast in there and a good lead to kind of give us something. At times it reminded me of The Fugitive, just not as entertaining. And I'm talking about the old school Fugitive and the Harrison Ford Fugitive. So it's not a very long season, so that's kind of makes it interesting. But the shows are long in story and long in where they are going, and it's not my favorite. I do think if you are a fan of Domingo's, you should give it a watch, more or less just to see what he did with the character and the show, and also maybe kind of look at some future roles that he could potentially take down the road.